Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Triple C Creations Crafting, coming to you from the beautiful North Georgia mountains. It is a rainy Saturday here today, but I have a small Temu haul. This is where I kind of went crazy and kind of fell for there. Well, if you order a little bit more, you get the $100 credit. I did get the $100 credit. I bought more than craft supplies, believe it or not. I actually just got finished putting together a nice rolling like drying towel rack to go with our hot tub. I find that I really need a good place to hang up wet clothes now, so I put it together. But I do have a few craft supplies. Unfortunately, most of these got damaged. It's multiple little shipments. You know how you order and you check out, and then like you need to order more to hit that amount. So I had like a lot of small orders, even though most of these came packaged together, and you'll see what I mean in just a minute. But I've kind of been putting some more stuff in my cart. I don't know that it'll come before the month's out though. I'm trying to be careful too, because shipping is not free on everything in Temu now, and so I've gotten caught and my total is a lot more than what I originally expected, due to paying the $2.99 shipping on just about everything, because it's all from different locations. So I'm trying to be more careful about that when I order. So anyways, all right, so I did get this big punch. I went ahead and took it out of the package because it was just kind of bulky, and I need the space in my sewing room. But it is a tag punch, and it will do up to a 2.5 inch wide all the way down to 1.5 inch wide. You have the different levels here. It kind of looks like it has a like the eyelet setter, but this one does not have the eyelet setter. I do have an eyelet setter. I've also read that, I read reviews about the ones that have the tag punch and the eyelet setter, that they're like, well, they're bulkier, they're heavier. So I'm okay that I don't have that. Let me see if I can find a piece. Let me just pull out a scrap here. This is it's actually a ticket right now, but let's see. It's a little bit wider than what I need, so may not work as well. But I think this would be great for scraps. Oh, look at that. Even though it wasn't quite there, look at the indentation it made for the hole too. So I really like that. If you watched any of my Christmas card upcycles, then I like to take my Christmas card, and here we are, Christmas cards, and here we are in September, but yes, I am getting ready for Christmas. I take the Christmas cards people give me, and after Christmas, I cut them up and make gift tags or embellishments with them. And so I thought this would be a great addition, and it worked really well. Like it was really easy to punch. It cut smooth, so that was a good, I think a good investment. And the hole in it is big enough. It looks like a regular size hole, because the dies that I've been using for tags, and that's another thing, is I've been using dies, and that can kind of take a while. So I feel like I can get more done with the punch, and that's kind of when I buy punches. If I actually buy one new, it's because it's something that I would use a lot. Now, if I buy them at the thrift store, that's a different story. But if I'm going to pay money and invest in a new punch, because they are kind of expensive. This one was, I think it was over $10. It was less than 20, but it was over $10. But I think this will be one that's really useful for me then. All right, so I like that. And then I did get 2 sets of dies. And this one is one of those that I said I ended up paying more for than I realized, because I ended up paying the $2.99 shipping. It is a large die set though, so I paid like total nearly, it was over $8, and that's a lot. Especially for a die off Temu. Again, though, it is a large set. Not really sure why I even picked it though, because I do have a lot of flower dies. I do like having leaf dies, because if I have green scraps, I like to just cut a lot of leaves. So I do have a lot of leaves. I've got a lot of flowers, and then I've got the flower pot. And I believe this flower pot you can maybe even layer if you want to. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's just 2 different flower pots. So maybe you could. I don't know. I have to try it. I honestly don't remember. I need to go back to Temu and take a screenshot of like the cards they made and the flowers and how it goes together. So I got that one. And then I'm not, well, no, I do, I won't say that. I have a die that is, or two dies that are quilt blocks and they're square. But this one is for the whole front of a card. But once I take these out, you know, though, I'm like, so like these still won't fill up that hole. So you're still going to have a border around it. But it would make, I think it'll be good for scraps. So I can take my scraps and cut these pieces and then put them together and make cards. And so again, it comes apart. So you would have the frame and do it maybe in white and then maybe do a black background or vice versa. And then do, you know, or depending on what color scraps you have, especially if you're working out of like the same card kit or set of paper, and then your blocks would match. So I thought that would be cute. So I got that. And I think I've seen a lot of cards made with this, or maybe it was just maybe it just kept coming up on my Temu, you know how that is. All right, and so then I ordered some sets of paper. And I kind of have to hang my head in shame because, y'all, I had already bought these. But here's the thing. You can tell I had liked them so much. I had them in my shopping cart. And then I bought them like previously on one of, you know, again, you know, you pick the item and you check out right then. And they were still in my shopping cart and I checked out with them. But as you can tell, like this one is really bent up. They came in the same package, even though they were separate orders. They did come in the same package. And if you're familiar with Temu's return policy, you're able to get a refund on one item per order. So since these were separate orders, I was able to get a refund on both of these. This one's not bent as bad. But this is only 6x6 paper, and I mean, this one you've got a good chunk that is damaged, and I mean it's all the way through. This one's worse. I mean it's pretty much the whole paper pad. Now I'm going to keep it because I do have this other paper. I can definitely use this to cut up. You know, some of these cut aparts are still good. To use it to do punches. Coordinate flowers, and so I can use it almost like scrap paper. And then I got this Christmas set, and this was it was a Christmas card set. It's going to be a gift for somebody. I went ahead and opened it and kind of took it apart so I could take pictures again for my refund from Temu. Now you get everything but your shipping back. So if it's one of those things that you didn't pay attention to and you had to pay shipping, but I did, and I can't remember if this is one I paid shipping on. So it would have been in a really cute box if it was not. Let me see if I can turn it over without like crushing it. But I mean, look at it. And so I went ahead and opened it because I knew it was probably damaged inside, and I took pictures. I needed to take pictures of the damage. So, but let's look at what's in here, and I'm gonna find another box, and using my own paper, then I will I'll replace it. I'll make it, you know, make it good and be able to just give it away. I may even like still, you know, I can still take off this. Oh, it won't even glue down. But look at that. I can even use that. Okay. So looks like we've got stickers. I don't know how many's in there, and I'm not gonna open it up and count them. These are, that looks like a sentiment. I don't know if they've all got sentiments on it. So they're just embellishments. Those actually you can punch out. I don't know if they're stickers. I don't really want to. I feel like cardboard. I don't think these are stickers. I bet these are stickers. I don't think these are stickers. Look at this. I don't know how that fits into a card kit, but it's cute, you know. Let's see what else. Oh, and look, that's even bent. I didn't notice that was bent. So, and this is all, it is like designer paper, but it's not cardstock. There's actually more in here than what it, it seemed like. These are stickers. More paper, just pattern paper. So I had this paper, looks like maybe 6x6 paper, and then maybe 5x7 paper, maybe a few sheets of that. And some bigger paper, maybe, I don't know, that looks like maybe, let's see, I got a ruler right here. Let me just measure it. That's about an 8.5 by 7. Not many of these, and it's been up. So let's see. This is a notebook, and a little envelope. Actually, I think so. This may not be. Maybe it's not a card kit. Maybe it's a scrapbooking kit. Maybe that's. Let's see. What it says. That would make more sense. There's no. Oh, you know what? Don't say. I was going to use it for a card kit though, and I thought these were like card bases in there. You can tell I don't even remember. Oh look, that's just a cover. That's not. It's a little bit bent, but nothing's like crinkled up on it. So look at the box. Look how bad the box is bent. So I did get a refund on that. Like I said, I think it was a full refund minus if I paid shipping on it. So it's a little disappointing. But I will take some of this. I'll put it back together. I will make it a card kit this time. And I may actually make more than one. I'm hoping the Dollar Tree comes out with some cute Christmas boxes that I might can use. And that makes more sense if it's a scrapbooking kit than, I guess, a card kit. I could use that on maybe a Christmas ornament though. So I will get it. I will get my use out of it. It's just, like I said, it's going to take some more work. But there's so much in here, so many embellishments in here. I feel like I can maybe make multiple card kits with it. So that is exciting, and it gives me something to do. But that is my Temu haul. Like, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Have you used any of these things? Have you used these dies? This one or this one? Like, show me your cards you've made so I can get some inspiration, and others can see it. So until next time, see you later.